Hey everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Veach Season. We are your guest hosts, Rocky Magaña and Kramer Sansone, coming to you from the wilds of Cheese Kingdom. Veach Season brought to you today by our newest sponsor,
Kingdom Customs. Let's go with that.
Tiny Condoms.
Tiny Condoms.
For when you need when the micro penis is the magic at its best. Or mini, what do you call them? Mini C's. Dr. G's, brought to you today by Dr. G's Mini C's.
What's the
micro penis has to get the job done?
What's the C stand for in that for the mini C's?
Condoms.
Oh, mini. Okay, all right. Little tiny.
Dr. G's Mini C's for when the micro penis needs to get the job done.
Little baby condoms. Little baby.
Condoms. When you we're not talking about baby dicks. Jesus Christ.
No. I was saying that's
adult grown men who have tiny dicks.
With
minuscule penises, and they don't want to pass on that genealogy to their own children. They don't want to pass on. Is micro penis hereditary?
Why are you asking that question, Rocky?
I'm just wondering. Well, I hope so for my children's sake, for my boys' sake. I mean, I don't want to pass on my. Here's the deal. Like we talked about what a chode was the other day, right?
Yeah, like tuna can Dan.
Like a tuna can, it got me thinking the other day. It got me thinking the other day that I was just like, man, do I have a micro penis? Do I have a chode or tuna can? And I looked at it and I was like,
would you get the old was it a sprinkle or sparkle tuna from the?
Oh, it was looking at it, I was like, man, I got a micro penis, but I make up for it with massive testicles. We're just talking about like somebody crammed 2 softballs into a child's sock, like one child's sock.
Jeez.
It's like stretched to the limits. Like if you ever deflated my testicles, it would just be like so many stretch marks on my testicles from the size of my nuts. And then just
interesting
golf. Like, when sometimes there's really big dudes whose penises become innies. Right, like my penis has always just been an innie, but I just got these gigantic like elephant nuts underneath it. That's just like I look like. You ever seen The Big Lebowski? I look like John Turturro sitting there with the bag and the ball like shining. His ball. Yeah, don't fuck with the Jesus. Yeah, like that. That's what I look like. I look just like that. Except
interesting. Well, Rocky, I didn't expect.
I got 2 of those side by side.
Yeah, I don't expect the start of the show to picture what your testicles look like right now. But I mean, that's Veach season, baby.
That's Veach season. Veach season, baby. In other news, sorry guys, that was a bad way to start off the show. I got a story to tell you, Kramer, that's gonna prepare you for fatherhood.
Okay, I'm curious how what this is going to be like.
This is what it's like to have a 2-year-old who's freshly potty trained, right? And so I'm getting my 2-year-old ready for bed. I just get him in his pajamas. I get him in his pull up, and he's like, "I gotta go poop."
Oh no!
And listen, when your 2-year-old says I gotta go poop, like in their potty train, like you get them to the bathroom because you want to reward that, and you want to reinforce them telling you they got to go poop and not shitting in their pants, right?
Right.
I do after 1 too many
Taco Bell
burritos and tall boys, you know what I mean? And so that's what they say, you have to drink a glass of water after every drink. I just do after every beer I drink, I eat a bean burrito from Taco Bell.
You know what? I
balance it out.
If you're drinking water while you're drinking alcohol, that means you're a quitter. So that's why I don't because I'll just keep drinking and drinking. By the way, I should have made me a tequila Sprite tonight. That's the vibe I'm going with right now.
Yeah, that's the vibe I'm going with too. Listen, I don't drink water normally. I'm dehydrated for 99% of my life.
Drink water. You got to drink water, man. I tell people that I work with, you got to drink water. You can't.
You got. I know. I need to. Every day I get the dehydrated shakes by 4 p.m. And I'm like, do I have type 2 diabetes or am I just dehydrated?
You're dehydrated, buddy.
I'm dehydrated. And then I go drink a shit ton of water and I feel great. But anyway, so my 2-year-old, I get him in the bathroom, takes a massive deuce, right?
Nice.
That's my boy, right? And so we help get him cleaned up and wiped and everything. And then I make a rookie mistake as a dad.
Oh no.
When your kid is potty training and they take a big dump on their own, don't you dare fucking flush that thing for them because they will get
Did that happen?
Off. Yeah. And so I wasn't thinking anything. I threw the flushable wipe in the toilet, flushed it, and then he turned around. And he was like, just looked at me like, what have you done? Like, what did you do? And I was like, oh no, I'm so sorry. He was like, bring it back.
Oh, well, you can't just bring that back.
You just bring it back, and I don't got a shit right now. What am I gonna do? And so I was like, shit, fuck. All right, well, this kid's pissed at me. I gotta do something. He was like, I want it back. And I was like, I know you do. Hold on 1 second. I was like, all right, man, I'm gonna bring it back, but I need some alone time in order to bring it back, right?
Oh no, Rocky.
So your boy can't.
You
your boy
pinched one off?
No, I did not. No, I did not. Fuck no, I'm not gonna. That's disgusting, Kramer. I would never do such a thing. I got into their leftover Easter candy, and I got it. I got like 3 of those Reese's bunnies, and I molded them into turds and like curled them. I spent like I was like fucking Michelangelo in the bathroom. And my kid is like waiting on outside the door. I'm like, just give me a second, just one more minute. I got like dental floss to like get the wedges in there.
Oh my goodness! I'm like, no way! No, you did not.
Like curving it just right, just to make sure that I got it. Taking a couple of kernels of corn and popping them on there, just for good measure. No, I literally did it like Play-Doh. I like took it, squeezed it up, made some logs, and tossed it in the toilet. And then he was like, he walked in and looked at it. And he was like, he looked at me like, where's the wipes? Because it was just like turds.
Oh no!
But luckily, my hands were covered in chocolate, so I grabbed the wipes and I wiped them off when he wasn't looking and tossed them in the thing in the toilet. I was like, they're right there. And there was like wipes that were covered in chocolate. Looked like they were covered in shit.
Yeah,
and then
that's a pro move. You had good save. Good save.
And then he flushed them down, and then he went to bed, and he was asleep in time for us to start the podcast tonight.
So that's why we were a little bit late to the show today, is because you were trying to make sure your kid goes to bed satisfied.
Yeah, well, listen, you don't ever flush another man's shit.
That's right? True. Even when you beach it, you don't flush it.
Yeah. And here's the deal, like I know that he's my son, but like I am not the same person with my children as I am on the air. Right, like I kind of
figured. I kind of
two different personas.
I really actually kind of hope.
God, yeah, no, like honest to God, call CPS.
Yeah, exactly.
This around
knock on the door right now.
Yeah, no,
Magaña. We need Magaña.
What's the CPS version of swatting somebody? Because that's what you should do to me.
What they're gonna do is just break through that window to your right, and that's what they're gonna come get you.
Yeah, like in fucking National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
swing it straight in. Yeah, like the SWAT team. And then we'll talk about that.
Yeah, Weston, we'll definitely. What's up, buddy? We'll definitely get to
what's
that.
Up, buddy? We'll definitely get to that.
And shout out to you, Walt. I see you in there.
Yeah, I see you, Walt. All right. Yeah, but anyway, so don't ever do that shit because your kid will get pissed. But then my son also, though, I'm a good dad, and I don't cuss around I don't even cuss around my kids. I don't say the word penis around my kids. Like I can't even say like the word poop because my oldest is like, Dad, that's a potty word, right? Like
poop's funny.
I believe me, I know it's not. I know poop's funny. I know you think I don't know poop's funny. I just talked about poop, right? But my son is like a fucking Puritan over here, just like no cuss words allowed in the house, even like words like poop. Like my 5-year-old, he's hard to be around sometimes. I love him, but really got to watch your ass.
It's crazy. He's 5. It's just it's mind blowing.
Dude, I did so anyway, so hold on, I got 2. I'm getting off track here.
Yeah, when don't we?
So the 2-year-old the other day woke up from his nap. Well, I was dropping a deuce, and he literally walks in the bathroom while I'm dropping a deuce, looks right at me and goes, like, doesn't even miss a beat. He goes, "You pooping?" I go, "Yeah." he goes, I don't know where this came from. He goes, "Get up, I want to eat it."
Whoa.
It's like, what? No. What are you doing? Get out of here. And he like just laughed and walked away. I was like, who the fuck's kid is this? I was like, I know he didn't learn that shit from me. But
what's his mom been teaching him? That's the problem there.
Yeah, well, blame it on the
always blame it on the other parent.
Always blame it on your that's a marriage, a pro marriage move right there. Always blame it on the other spouse to your children so they grow up thinking that you're the better parent. Like if you want to have a healthy household, do that every single. Take my advice.
Yeah, I'm not taking that advice. Trust me.
You should not take that advice. But yeah, no, my oldest is 5 now, dude. We fucking did a kindergarten classroom tour for him today.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, like so. What that means though, I'm about to only be paying one kid's worth of daycare. So fucking rolling in the bling. Baby.
There you go. There you go. You had to get through this 5-year first 5-year crud, then you got this.
Yeah. So listen, I got like 3 more years on my other one, and then no more.
Before you know that, they're going off to college.
Yeah, but like I mean, I got like a solid 10 years. Like, dude, Kramer, do you know how expensive daycare is now?
I haven't really looked into it, and I'm hoping by the time that whenever Reese is here that we don't have to worry about that because we have the grandparents to do that. So that's the fingers crossed method.
Did you just say the baby's name on the air?
I'm pretty sure I have already once.
Have you?
I think so. If I did, then that's a little spoiler right there.
Oh wow, look at that right there. I think Kramer just slipped up and told us his baby's name.
Oh yeah.
What's the baby's name?
Oh, you heard it. I'm not gonna repeat it.
I'm texting Caitlin right now. He said it on the air. Eat his ass.
We've been saying it so often now in the house. It's like it's custom now.
Yeah, so. That's what happens, dude. But yeah, no. The national average. I saw this the other day.
Oh gosh, where's this going?
Daycare.
Oh, daycare
prices.
It's not what I thought we were going with. National average.
$14,000 a year per kid.
Oh. I wish I was athletic enough to either make it pro in either baseball and or football, and I wouldn't have to worry about daycare.
I know. Seriously. But that's the thing is that's the national average. So that includes like all the shitty ass daycares that are like, you know, like your grandma's running it out of her house and like chain smoking and making you like groom cats on the side,
like through the
neck hole. Yeah, through the neck hole. She's like, "Hey, sugar, Fluffy needs some extra pampering today. Can you brush her for me? My arthritis is definitely is kicking in." Yeah, and so if it's those ones, so if you imagine if you actually pay for like a good daycare to offset that, then shit is expensive. And I'm doing that times 2, bro.
Man, like, hey, you're a trooper because that's what you are. You are a trooper with you and your boys.
Oh man, I love them to death. They're worth,
hey, those are
every goddamn penny.
Those are soon to be offensive linemen for protecting old Bronze Mahomes. So you'll be fine.
Yeah, dude, soon to be offensive lineman protecting old Bronze Mahomes, or I don't know, man. My oldest might be more of a defensive tackle. He's
nice, hell yeah. He had a little nasty
aggressor, yeah. You know,
like a Caden McDonald type. You think?
Yeah, a little Caden McDonald type. My youngest.
Nice.
The youngest is gonna be like, man, he's a psychopath. Like he's gonna be that guy that's like grabbing somebody's nutsack at the bottom of the pile just to piss him off.
Nice.
Like that whole like if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
No, he's checking some oil down there.
Yeah, that's exactly what he's checking some oil down there, sticking it up your nose. You know, like just like
he said he wants to eat it. I mean,
yeah, he's like fucking Myles Garrett grabbing Mason Rudolph's nutsack.
Oh yeah, you know? Just shoving it down on his head too.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But yeah, anyway, so let's get to the comments really quick before we get into some actual Chiefs talk and some other stuff in the show. Yeah. Walter Buddy says can't go micro peeing after Kingdom Customs.
That's true.
You cannot.
Shout out to Kingdom Customs.
Shout out to Kingdom Customs. Weston Brewster says with the 9th pick in the 226 NFL Kansas City draft, Chiefs select Jordan Tyson, baby.
Honestly, you want to react to that right now? I'm cool with reacting to it.
And let's react to it right now. Let's just we don't need a show. We don't need organization in this show.
I wouldn't hate that for the Chiefs. I mean, you get a 6'2" wide receiver, going to be a different body type that we've seen in the Chiefs realm. The only thing that concerns me though is how his body will hold up. But man, if he's on the field constantly, gosh, dude, he's a stud. I don't know if you watched any of his tape, Rocky. The way that your face looks right now, you absolutely hate him. When he's healthy, he is a dynamic takeover receiver.
Wait, and I absolutely hate him.
It looks like your face looks like you hate him. By the way, just me talking. But no, when he's healthy, his ceiling is so freaking high. He might be one of the highest ceilings in this draft. And I watch his tape, his healthy tape. He looks incredible. I wouldn't mind this pick whatsoever.
No, he's easily a top 10 pick if he's healthy. That's the only problem is the big if is if he can stay healthy or not.
Yeah,
there's a lot of smoke running around right now about whether or not if he's tough enough, whether or not he's tough enough to play in the NFL. Whether
I think he is
football, yada yada yada. Listen, you got to separate it. we're not talking about Jordan Tyson's toughness. We're talking about Jordan Tyson's durability. Those are two totally different things. So for instance, Hines Ward talked to the media today because he's one of the coaches over at Arizona State who coached Jordan Tyson. He's actually going to be with him in Pittsburgh on draft night.
Good.
And he was like, listen, when he popped his hamstring in the third quarter, he forced me to keep him in the game because he was like, this might be the last game that I play at Arizona State, and I want to be out there with my brothers. And
like that mentality.
He was like, the reason why we won the game is because he led us down the field and played on like a popped hamstring. So like he's tough enough. He's tough enough for sure. And when you put on his tape, he's electric. He's the best wide receiver in this class, hands down. I love Carnell Tate. Carnell Tate cannot hold a candle to a healthy Jordan Tyson.
Yeah.
Jordan Tyson's brother is in the NBA, and that NBA athleticism pops up immediately. Like you see it. Like he just like when he goes up for the football, he just like levitates in air. It seems like he just like floats there, but until he comes down with it. It's insane. But he can't stay healthy. And soft tissue injuries with wide receivers suck because they linger. It's always a hamstring, a quad, a calf.
I've watched enough hamstrings pulls from Devonta Adams in my life that I know it's super frustrating. Or Darren Waller, for that goodness sake of hamstrings.
And with the wide receiver, you can easily pull a hamstring in training camp, and they have it still be a lingering issue in week 8. Even if you're playing through it, you know what I mean? You won't be 100%. And so the question isn't, is he good enough to draft at number 9? The question is, are you going to get more than 10 games out of him a season?
But if they say the Chiefs were to draft him at number 9, just say, I trust what the Chiefs do because as of like recent history, they've been really good about working guys out, having to do all their medicals and stuff to check beforehand. I mean, the biggest name that we've heard of that's been drafted was Trey Smith. He kept sliding, and he fell to the Chiefs. I think it was the 3rd round as well, when he's like a projected late 1st round to middle 2nd round draft pick. But getting him in the 3rd was absolutely insane value for a guy that they were thinking, it wasn't his ankle or his foot that was the messed up.
No, he had blood clots in his lungs.
Clots. But then that thing all cleared through. So, I mean, if the Chiefs medical team can get with Jordan Tyson before this draft, which it seems like they already have, why not?
The problem is that with a guy like Trey Smith, his was like medication based. Like they need to get the right medication and diet regime to get it sorted out. And
they're still going to go through the tests of everything.
I know. And they had a specialist that talked to them, was like, hey, listen, I got a regime that I can get this kid on that's going to keep him healthy. And they felt confident in that. The problem with Jordan Tyson is in like soft tissue injuries is that there's no telling when it's going to happen. Right, like me and you are not nearly as athletic as Jordan Tyson or anybody else is.
Good point.
But like literally the other day, I was just literally walking through the zoo with my kids and I sprained my knee. Like I just like was walking.
Hyperextended that bad boy.
I was just walking, and the whole back of my knee just hyperextended while I was just in normal gait, just my normal gait, just normal walk, just boom, my knee just like popped and like hyperextended, and I had a sprained knee and I couldn't hardly walk. And so like there's no telling with that shit. And like, what are you gonna do? Like, tell Jordan Tyson he has to do 6 hours of yoga a day to make sure that he's like super flexible and drink water, which I don't do. Like, I probably hyperextended. Let's be honest, because I was walking through the zoo and I was dehydrated.
You were, definitely dehydrated if you're walking. I wish the zoo would sell beer.
Oh, ours does. Yours doesn't sell beer.
Really? I don't think the Kansas City Zoo sells beer.
Ours literally has like a beer garden in it, and like every other other corner.
Tampa one, right?
It sells, that sells like beer. Like they don't just sell like Bud Light or whatever. They have like 10 different beers to choose from.
Really? I might have to ask my cousin. My baby cousin now is going to be going to the zoo school whenever she's of age. I think it's like when she's like 3 or 4. And I'm curious.
So they call it the zoo school.
The zoo school. I'm curious if they actually serve alcohol to the zoo school kids.
Yeah, they should. Yeah, they serve it to the zoo school kids. Yeah. And so
interesting.
But yeah, so Jordan Tyson, man, he's definitely.
I like him. I like him a lot. Like, he's like such a stud.
There's so much like negativity surrounding him right now, that there's people who are saying like he might like slide out of the first round, which I do not see happening.
Oh, if he's there at 29, grab him. That's
what I'm saying. If he's there at 27, you trade up to get him. If he's there at 25,
if he's there at 27, he's gonna continue to fall. It's like, but that's the inevitable.
if I mean, listen, at some point, every red flags slowly become more white the further a guy falls. You know what I mean? Like, and so like, eventually somebody's going to draft Trey Smith, even though he had a red flag. Somebody's going to draft Tyreek Hill, even though he had a red flag. Somebody's going to draft Laramie Tunsil, even though he had a red flag.
Even I still think I personally think it's incredible being an offensive lineman, being able to have that type of lung capacity to use a gas mask bong, just to for his recreational use. I find that I need him. He should have been drafted first overall in my book.
Yeah. That's elite lung capacity.
Exactly.
Like this kid's gonna thrive in the long drive drill. Like I'm going to literally draft this kid first overall if I have the opportunity.
Exactly. And apparently, Walt thinks there's beer sales at the Kansas City Zoo.
Oh, perfect. Well, see, there you go.
Thanks,
and I mean, let's face it. Like Laramie Tunsil, one thing about him, he's great with pain management, right? Like,
it has to
be. And so, but yeah, no. And so there's also another story that came out this week, which we're going to tread a little lightly on because it's like nobody knows what's going on with this story.
Wait, talking about the Ruben Bain one?
Yeah, talking about the Ruben Bain one, and like
bringing up old news, Brain. That's old as old news.
100%. But here's the thing: is all we know is it was 4:17 a.m. He was driving in a car full of his friends. The girl in the passenger seat wasn't wearing a seatbelt. An accident occurred. He was sober. Other people in the car were not. The girl unfortunately passed away. The family doesn't want any publicity or make a story out of it. The charges were dropped, allegedly on a technicality, but that Ruben Bain had already turned in a not guilty plea at that point in time. This is like, honest to God, like I don't know what to make of it. I'm not going to say one way or the other, like what happened, who it happened to, yada, 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 anything like that. But like teams were already aware of this, and insiders in the NFL were already aware of this and decided not to run this story because it didn't have legs and there was no reason to mess up people's lives over this. And not Ruben Bain Jr.'s even, but like the family of the girl who passed away. Like why? Like there's no reason to bring up that pain.
And it happened, unfortunately.
And it happened, unfortunately. And it sucks because it's part of the need that people have to try to be seen in this oversaturated draft industry, right? Like people want to find their lane there, and too many people want to be like the hot take guys or like the guys who are breaking stories, right? Like it's not that hard, guys. Just lead off your podcast talking about micro penises, and there you go. Like it's not fucking rocket science. There. You don't got to ruin people's lives in order to stand out. Yeah, you just gotta like Mr. G's little C's.
Yeah, but no, I do feel bad for the family having this bring all the way back up, even though the charges were dropped. What it sounded like was a complete accident, early in the morning type situation. Good thing for Ruben Bain was sober in the situation, but still, it's not a good light on him. And I hope his draft stock doesn't take a hit because of this, because I can already see it happening. Or maybe he still is a top 5 pick.
Well, and here's the thing. Like Craig says, people are dicks. That's why they brought it up.
It's true.
And, always calling it like it is, Craig. That's why we love you, buddy. People are dicks. And look, listen, if you're out there and you're a dick, stop being a fucking dick.
Yeah, like, not that hard not to be a dick.
Like people don't like you because you're a dick. It's not that people are unfair to you or like life is unfair to you. No, people don't like you because you're a fucking dick. So just don't be a dick and people will like you more. Like it's easy to make friends if you're not a cocksucker. Can I still say that? Is that allowed?
I mean, you've already said all the 7 dirty words already. So I mean, I don't see why it's not.
Yeah, but I mean, like
we're not over the air, are we? Like besides the interweb air?
No, but I mean, like I'm just saying in general, like socially, like because like there's nothing wrong with sucking cocks. Like
I mean, like half the population likes to suck cock. The other half population likes to get the cock sucked. So, I mean,
here's the deal: like, does anybody actually like it though, Kramer? Like people do it because they love you, but like if your wife tells you she likes it, she's lying to you. She's lying to you, Kramer. If she says that she enjoys it. Nobody enjoys.
I'm not going to get her on here. I thought about yelling her name, but I'm not going to do that.
Nobody enjoys having, like, in your case, a 13-inch bratwurst shoved down their throat. In my case, like, my wife is fine. It's like basically just like the Tic Tac barely makes it past her lips, and she's like, I don't know. Like, is this good for you or what? Like, who knows?
Well, yuck your yum.
Well, yuck your yum. Yeah, it's true. Nobody likes it. And let me tell you, eventually Kramer, nobody likes it. Nobody.
I love it. I love it being done to me, not me.
You love it. You love it.
I've never had.
Hey, listen. They say different strokes for different folks.
Hey, I'm the half of the population that likes
different cocks for different jocks. You know what I mean, bro? Okay. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
This is interesting. This is actually a good one. Chris Bell. Well,
no, that was actually on our rundown for tonight. That
what was our rundown? I didn't see it. I don't think you even sent it to me.
No, I didn't send it to you. It's up here, baby. It's on the run. You know the rundown for tonight. Here's the rundown for tonight. Chris Bell was in Kansas City on a top 30 visit. We're going to talk about Reuben Bain Jr. We're going to talk about our favorite fits for Kansas City Chiefs players in each round. We're going to talk about the Arrowhead Pride consensus big board as well. And then we were also going to talk about how Steve Spagnuolo was inducted into his college football Hall of Fame.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did he play corner?
I think so. It's like Springfield, Massachusetts Polytechnical College, or
it's like the entire school was white.
Yeah. Oh, duh, bro.
Just saying.
Look at Steve Spagnuolo. You think that he didn't grow up in an all white neighborhood?
I think he did, especially in Massachusetts. Yeah.
Yeah. He's from Massachusetts, right? Yeah. I think he is somewhere on the East Coast.
You know what we didn't do though?
What's up with Krame Dog?
Exactly.
Oh, it's on the rundown, bro. We just didn't fucking get there yet. Chill out.
Man, we usually get it in the 20-minute mark, but we're almost at the 30-minute mark.
Slow your big dick daddy juices
down. 13-inch bratwurst.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So anyway, it is time for our favorite segment of the show, and that's what's up with Krame Dog.
All right, so I saw this. I don't really like this guy that posts a lot on the social medias. Dove Kleinman.
He's not a real person. He's a fucking AI.
Yeah, he's got to be. But he did post something that I actually truly enjoyed to see. So the caption said, heartwarming. Tom Green is a 60-year-old cancer survivor pursuing his dream of playing college football at McDaniel College as a walk-on defensive lineman. After beating stage 4 kidney cancer in 2017, he decided to enroll at McDaniel College as a full-time student. Green will be the oldest person ever to play in college football. So there's a 60-year-old cancer survivor that will be playing on the defensive line. That's incredible. Like that's bravo to him.
The dude looks like he's got a little bit of pep in his step too. Here's the thing that sucks is that Dove Kleinman straight up stole that story from a real journalist. That's what he does
for real
time. Yeah, all of his stories are just aggregated from other people's stories. He steals their videos. He steals their stories.
He said via the Baltimore Sun.
Yeah, because it's their story. He doesn't have anything original himself, and everything starts off with heartwarming, tragic. Oh, people are really mad about this.
I hate how I just gave that guy a credit. Then
he's a fucking troll.
Love the story,
and he's AI. And his name's not even Dove Kleinman. It's a different name that he originally wrote under a different name, but then he was like on a message board back in like 2006, and he got like kicked off the message board for making like sexually harassing like women on the message board. The dude is just like scum of the earth, troll, steals other people's work, aggregates it, and so no. And I think that he then sold his account to somebody who is just AI now. He's like not even a real person anymore.
Really?
So yeah. So fuck that guy.
Great.
Fuck Dove Kleinman. But that dude, that 60-year-old guy who's playing football, that's fucking cool. That guy's awesome.
Oh yeah, badass. The story's awesome.
Yeah, the story's awesome. The guy who the avenue which we saw it, like it's fine, but whatever. But yeah, no, dude, 60 years old. Like, listen, I have a hard time getting out of bed in the morning sometimes.
Can you imagine how his body would feel?
Yeah, like dude, like I would tackle one guy and like my hip would be like, oh fuck, all right, well, like that's like soft tissue injuries. Like dude, I sprained my ankle walking through, or my knee walking through the zoo. There's no way I'm gonna actually, even if it's like D5, like junior college level football, like I don't know, man. I feel like I would pull a hammy just running, like trying to chase a guy down.
If I'm being honest, I'm shocked I haven't hurt myself at work yet. Pulling something. I'm glad I'm
Yeah,
knock on wood now. That hasn't happened to me yet.
you're still a young man. You're still in the
But
prime
my
of your
body
life
does
right
not
now.
feel it's me. So it's like a 45-minute drive there, and then a 45-minute drive back after that drive back home. I'm like, once I get out of my car, I've stiffened up so much. I feel like I need to get a walker or a cane just
You
to
were
go up.
just playing baseball last year.
I'm playing baseball this Sunday, baby. We start our season off. Let's go.
Okay, well, so then you're still a young man. You're still in the prime
baseball,
of your career.
Though. It's not like it's a it's
No,
not
it's not. It's a real sport.
It's not. And no, it's a real sport. It's not like it's a physically demanding sport.
I mean, Salvador Perez is still a starting catcher.
I don't catch. That's the thing. I'll catch at first base, but I'm not gonna be squatting 20.
I know, but like Salvador Perez is a great hitter, but like let's not act.
Not
like
right now. He's not.
Let's not act like he's like
I got you.
Yeah, let's not act like he's a he's like an elite athlete though by any means. Like Salvador Perez and his man boobs running around the bases.
Oh, I forgot to report to you, by the way, about my wingspan.
Yeah. Oh, did you measure it?
Yeah, we measured it last week. No, maybe 2 weeks ago. No, we measured it. I guess. Do you think I have a longer wingspan than Riverbane Jr. or a shorter one?
I think you have a longer one.
He's got me by a half an inch.
Oh God, you're a T-Rex arm motherfucker. Look at you.
But hold up. How tall is Riverbane Jr.?
6'2".
All right, yeah, we're the same height. We're basically the same person, except for he has a half an inch longer wingspan than it. I'm a T-Rex guy.
I bet you have longer arms, but he just has broader shoulders.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
Makes sense.
So, well, what's Craig have to say about you? Kramer does look like a mid-50-year-old man with an athlete mustache. Do you look like you belong on like a Topps baseball card in like 1985?
Nice,
good. You're like the backup like second baseman whose name is like, you know, like I don't know, like not Raleigh, not as cool as Raleigh Fingers, but like the discount Raleigh Fingers, like the Jolly Finger. You're not even multiple fingers. You're just Jolly Finger. They should give people the old Jolly Finger, and then they let you stay in the around the locker room. Like you look like you're old like the knockoff Andy Van Slyke.
Is it the old timey type, like not old timey, but like the old school retro type shirt I got on with like the
it's also the Jeffrey Dahmer glasses, and
it's true that could work that way. Yeah, I forget I had these on. It helped me see. I usually forget about them.
And the Unabomber mustache. Yeah,
hey, watch out.
Yeah, if you're not a backup second baseman from the 1980s, then you're a guy who I don't want near my family.
No, I'm definitely starring in pornos.
Yeah, you look like if Mike Greenwell was in Dallas Buyers Club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, Walt did. I work with Walt, by the way. The ones chiming in, he did measure his wingspan as well, and he didn't by much. It's true.
See, so
Ruben out there just doing stuff.
So what you're saying is Ruben Bain, if he doesn't pan out as an NFL player, he'd come work with you because he obviously has the wingspan to do your job. That's true.
Yeah, he has the wingspan to do my job. Actually, he could come on down.
There you go. And Walt says, "Uncle Bad Touch."
Oh,
we got a new nickname for Kramer over here.
Oh, whoa, easy, simmer down now.
Season with Rocky Magaña and Uncle Bad Touch.
Oh no, not the good pornos. Oh God, Craig.
Yeah, not the.
Okay, Bronx. All right.
Yeah, not the good pornos. The one that was like.
Hey, you still clicked on it from that clickbait.
Where you can't see like your dick through the merkin, but like you're like, is he wearing a merkin or does he really just have that many pubes?
Dude, I found out what a merkin was live on air when I was working in radio, and I did not understand. Like, I looked it up on the search pad, and I'm like, why did you have me search this up? This after what it was. I'm like, oh man, screw you, Zeke. But it is what it is.
Listen, American does the Lord's work. Like it keeps everything covered that needs to be covered, and let's see what you need to see. So like it's fine.
Okay.
It's
all right.
Walt says that can he talk shit, make fun of coworkers? If so, he's in. Anyway, we're supposed to be talking about fucking Chris Bell having a top 30
Chris
visit.
Bell, he did have a top 30 visit. I like it.
So here's the crazy thing about Chris Bell is that Chris Bell, like he was off to a pretty hot start this year. His production was pretty good. He's a nice, like kind of like X receiver type, big body guy. Got some nice athleticism. Then he would have been like a late second rounder or early to mid third rounder, I think. And then he tore his ACL like in December, right? And he's not going to be a first round draft pick, and so he's probably not going to play next year because he's not Patrick Mahomes. So then Andy's coming into Andy Reid's offense, and so it's like, okay, how high do you want to draft a guy that you're losing 25% of his rookie contract? You know what I mean, right? And so it's like, at that point, he probably gets pushed to like early day 3 pick, you know,
which isn't a bad gig. I mean, like I think projected wise, he's maybe like the mid to late second rounder, anyways. Even though with his injury, but I mean, I wouldn't mind like late third.
He'd be a sweet replacement for Rashee Rice after next year, like going into.
He's not playing, and but we also don't want another situation of, oh yeah, we got this one guy named Justin Ross who's been sitting here, he's been hurt a little bit, now we're just waiting for him to get back on the field. I think we've already seen this song and dance before with a top level wide receiver that was. Well,
and if you're going to go with a guy who's been injured, like might as well go with Jordan Tyson too, right?
Well, that's true, but there's difference between the potential of Jordan Tyson and the potential of Bell. Like there's just it's light years difference.
It's like
in my opinion, at least.
All right,
they might be the same. They might be the same build, the same exact type of player, the same X receiver that you need. A guy that's completely different from what the Chiefs been going on the unorthodox approach with it. But damn, I'm still taking Jordan Tyson over Chris Bell any day and every day.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's not even a question. All right, so let's do this. Let's go through. First of all, before we get into anything else, Chiefs, we got to talk about comments, because if we don't do our comments this week, then we're gonna be.
Oh yeah,
we'll be remiss. And so, hold on. I'll do the podcast. You do the
YouTubes.
You do the YouTubes. I know for a fact we have at least one on for Veach season from last week. Bronx Craig says. My first time listening to Veach season was through the AP network. I love the editor's show and John's marinated takes. I find it hard to comprehend how it's possible to never meet somebody in person, but they can give you so much joy. I just want to thank all of you. You make my day better. And then I said, thanks, buddy. And he said, anytime, my friend. Yeah, well, you guys make our day better.
Yeah.
And if for those of you who haven't heard, like, we're not going to buzzkill this episode too much, but John did pass away early last week. He completed his battle with his cancer, and he went away peacefully in the middle of the night at 10:21 p.m. surrounded by friends and family, or surrounded by family. Friends weren't allowed at that point because he was on hospice. But surrounded by family and surrounded by love. And Terry, his wife, was reading him all the beautiful comments that all the readers over Arrowhead Pride had left for him. So, and so we're going to honor him in the best way we know that he would want us to, by trying to do good work and push forward and celebrate the Chiefs, because even though his battle of cancer is over, we know he's up there watching the draft with Derek Thomas 58 and Lindy the Cool and Ed Buddy and my buddy Aaron and every other cool motherfucker who's a member of Chiefs Kingdom that we've lost along the way. So so we do our best for John, because we love you, buddy, and we will miss the fuck out of you, though, because you will always be our hero.
100% to that. We did have one comment over on YouTube, and it was from our guy Bronx. Can I request Larry to do a poem for John? That actually wouldn't be a bad idea.
Oh, Larry, bro,
put Larry on the hot seat. I haven't
Larry, if you're asked stateside right now, we need to.
Oh, that's right. He's not stateside right now.
Yeah, Larry's CIA, and we don't always know where Larry's at. And
Larry knows where we're at, though.
Yeah, Larry's watching us, but we're not watching him.
He knows that's the. Yeah.
You could see if you could see Larry, you're probably only moments away from death.
He's like the Grim Reaper.
Yeah,
well, when the moment's grim.
He's get the Grim Reaper. He's the new Chuck Norris. Let's be honest,
It's true. R.I.P. to Chuck Norris as well.
R.I.P. to Chuck Norris, man. All the real ones, bro. But yeah. So, but let's do this. Let's go through the Chiefs draft, and let's talk about guys at every single level that we think that we would that we want the Chiefs to draft. So we already talked a little bit about Jordan Tyson at pick 9. I got a strong listen, there's this is smoke season where everything that comes out of everything that you hear is a lie. Everything you hear is a lie. And so you don't know what to believe other than you try to look between the lines a little bit, right?
So it's kind of like if someone's not talking about somebody, then you know that boom, they're circled around there like double time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? Mm-hmm. But so you try to look at okay, who did they bring in on top 30 visits? Because they're doing their work on wide receivers. They are.
Oh yeah, no, they desperately need a wide receiver in this draft, depending on where it's coming from, the first, second, or third rounds, which that's preferably. But I'm curious where it's actually going to come from.
Well, and so they're doing all their work on wide receivers a lot right now, and then on edge rushers both. And there's one wide receiver out of this draft that they have not brought in for a top 30 visit. And he's not going to go at number 9. He's going to go at number 29 if they take him. But the Chiefs have not brought in David Boston on a top 30 visit.
Yeah, I'm very shocked too, and I don't know why. Because the dude is basically a healthier version of Jordan Tyson.
And well, he also has a 70% contested catch rate.
Yeah,
he also averages over 2.5 yards of separation per route run. And so it's the guy is a stud. He just had a shitty quarterback in Washington this past year. And so there's a lot of
dude's 6'4".
There's not a lot of talk around him, but they're bringing in and doing a lot of work on guys like him, like Chris Bell, like Carnell Tate. They're definitely doing their work on on Chris Brazzell. They're doing their work. Ted Hurst, another 6'4" guy.
Yeah.
They're doing their work on the big wide receivers, but there's one wide receiver that they haven't publicly done any work on, which he's a
late round first pick.
Yeah, it seems to be the Chiefs MO. So I'm thinking that the Chiefs my prediction is the Chiefs have David Boston circled at 29 if he's
Denzel, by the way.
Not David Boston, Denzel Boston.
Yeah,
David Boston is the 1990s wide receiver.
Yeah, I'm old. You're good. You're fine. You're fine.
My brain is mush.
There's a lot of names that have gone through your life via doing draft things, so you're okay, buddy.
Yeah,
you're fine.
Boston. Forgive me.
At first, you threw me off for a second. I'm like, did he go to Washington, David? Did he go there?
No, Denzel Boston. Wasn't David Boston Boston College also?
He might have been. I'm not going to do a Google search. We need Stacy. Stacy, we need you.
Stacy, fact check my heart, baby. We need you to find out. But anyway, so that's at 29. So that means at 9, that would take Carnell Tate off the board. But also Carnell Tate's not going to be there at 9, right? That would take Jordan Tyson off the board at 9. There's a lot of people out there smoke screening saying Jordan Love is still on their board at 9. I don't think Jordan Love's going to be there. Man, Jeremiah Love. I may have a brain disorder. A brain disorder. I don't know. Am I having a stroke right now, Krame?
Nope, you're not. Let me see your face. Hold on. Let me get your face up to the camera. Yeah, you look like you're having one right now. Or you're just having are you listening to the Arms of an Angel and something else? Your vinegar strokes are coming through.
That's just my normal eye twitch, right? My normal eye twitch that I do whenever I watch our podcast back and I see the clips that they put out there, I'm always like, so Kramer, let's talk about football, and I just say my eyes going
clip that.
Insane. Yeah, clip that. But anyway, and so that means at 9, I think the Chiefs are looking at an edge rusher.
Craig, have a good night, buddy.
Good night, Craig. We love you, buddy. Be safe. I hope you enjoyed your stuffy social event today. But anyway, and so that means that I think they do want to go edge rusher. I'm gonna make a prediction, Kramer.
What's that?
I think that the Chiefs want Arvell Reese.
I don't think Arvell Reese is going to be there.
Well, I think the Chiefs were planning on trading up.
Oh, really? A linebacker? Do you really think they're going to go for a linebacker? Well, I mean, he's going to probably be put down to an edge. So, I mean,
well, I think that they view him as like Leo Chenal, what they wanted Leo Chenal to be. But listen, I think here's how I view Arvell Reese, and I think this is how they view Arvell Reese.
Okay, let's hear it.
On third downs, he's an edge rusher that you need. On first and second downs, he's a linebacker that you need. Is he an edge rusher? Yes. Is he a linebacker? Yes. He is everything that this defense needs currently, other than a safety and a cornerback.
Yeah,
he fills two roles.
But I don't know.
One pick.
I would not trade up for Arvell Reese because you still have so much value. I'm in camp of trading back rather than trading up. Like, you have so much value with that 29th overall pick and the 9th overall pick. Like, I wouldn't trade up just for get a guy that you want to play platoon a spot. I'm good. I'm good on that.
I'm saying my prediction and my vibes.
So your vibes is that right now is them trading up to get Arvell Reese. Yeah. Who are they going to go up there to trade with? Because he should still be. He's not making past 5.
Yeah, no, he's not going to make it past 5. And so,
if you're gonna, but here's the thing too: if you're the Chiefs and you trade up, you're getting David Bailey. Like, you are not. It'd be so dumb for you to get Arvell Reese. That's just me.
Maybe they're trading up again, David Bailey. Then okay, that's fine. That's a valid point. And that's a valid plan as well. I think that they're trying to get a pass rusher though, and a guy who can put pressure on the quarterback with that 9 pick, come hell or high water.
See,
I think that's their plan.
So there's at least 3 guys I think the Chiefs can get here at 9. Ruben Bain. I think this story that came out might slide his draft stock. I do. The other one is Mekhi Lemon. I love this dude. You already know this. The other one's Caleb Downs. I think these are 3 guys that are going to fit in that wheelhouse at 9 that fills for every single spot.
Downs is a great point. I think that I honestly think that, like I got a gut feeling about Arvell Reese, but if not, Caleb Downs is like
he's a lock. Like, he's going to be a good NFL player.
Yeah, he's a lock, but he's also what Spags wants for his defense, right? To make it work the way that he wants it to. And so that's a great point. But like, I feel like I don't feel like it's. I feel like Mekhi Lemon, sure, like they like him, and he's a great wide receiver. I love Mekhi Lemon, but if they're going to draft Denzel Boston at 29, they're not going to draft Mekhi Lemon at 9.
Right. No, that's why I did 3 different guys right there.
In this scenario, if they're going Denzel. If they go Carnell Tate or Mekhi Lemon at 9, then they got to go. The problem is that then by the time you get to the end of the first round, you got Zion Young, maybe Malachi Lawrence, which I don't think he's a first round talent.
No.
TJ Parker, who I'm definitely not a believer in. I think that
I'm out on him.
I'm out on him 100%.
Wait, let's go to pick number 29 now. So we've already think what we're going to do at 9. 29, I think if you go wide receiver at 9, you have to go defense. You have to. And the kid from Toledo, Emmanuel McNeil Warren, boom, right there. I think he could be he's basically the lighter version of Caleb Downs, and Toledo likes to pump out defensive backs like crazy. And I've fallen in love with him. Watch his tape. It's incredible. But he would be the guy. If they go wide receiver, offense on the first pick, you go defense on that second one.
Oh, 100%. 100% you go defense that first. It's like one. The problem is that you also have later in the draft, you have both of the safeties from USC that are good. You have Genesis Smith, who was good. You have Bud Clark, who was good. You have other safeties in this draft that are good. There's just such a drop off, in my opinion, after Zion Young at pass rusher. Like, you can get Gabe Jackas and Derek Moore, which I like both of those guys just fine, but there is a drop off there. And if you if you don't go pass rusher at 9, and if you want to go pass rusher in the first round, like, it's got to be Zion Young. Like, there's nobody else that merits it. Like Folk's not going to be there at 29, and I wouldn't want Folk on my team anyway. I'm not a believer in him either. And so it's like Zion Young, or then But here's the issue. Here's where you go. Is this so then at 40, if you don't go Zion Young at 29, and you go Emmanuel McNeil Warren, which I think is a great pick. I think he's a stud. He is a Pro Bowler. He is everything you want in a safety.
He checks the boxes.
I love him. You can go Chris Johnson, San Diego State cornerback as well, stud. You can go Colton Hood.
I'd love Colton Hood
from Tennessee, cornerback from Tennessee, total stud. You could even go Caden Proctor, offensive tackle from Alabama, and I'm not going to be super pissed off.
Heck,
right? Like he's.
Do you like Gabe Jackas?
So here's the deal. I love Gabe Jackas, but I love Gabe Jackas in the second round. I would love Gabe Jackas at pick 40, not at pick 29. He's not a first-round draft pick.
So the three guys I have at 29 are Emmanuel McNeil Warren, Denzel Boston, and if he's there, Anthony Hill Jr. out of Texas. That dude's a freak. He is everywhere on the field. But can he be there at 29 is the biggest question mark on that.
Well, and you're going to spend if your first pick on defense, you're going to spend it on a linebacker.
Why not?
If it's not Arvell Reese.
Yeah, I would.
I don't know, man. I would go secondary over him.
Well, I mean, Anthony Hill's a guy that can also drop back into coverage and be that coverage linebacker. He's a Leo Chanel type.
I hear that, but Leo Chanel wasn't a second-round pick either.
That's true.
Or a first-round pick, And so,
can you imagine having a first-round pick like a Leo Chanel that's even better?
The problem, if you're going to draft an off-ball linebacker, he has to be Fred Warren, or else it's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a ceiling there.
I know, but that's the thing is, but because otherwise off-ball linebackers just don't produce at the same level.
No, but this guy's a thumper though.
He is. But I'm saying if you're drafting him to fall back into coverage. You're not drafting.
Well, I'm making sure he does more than just fall back into coverage. I know that he has that in his pocketbook. Oh yeah, he can drop back if he needs to. He's just gonna he'll be on the field every single snap on defense. That's why I want him on my team.
All right. I mean, I would go Jacob Rodriguez before I went.
Okay, that's not bad. But we're here at 29. Is Jacob Rodriguez going to be there at 29? No. Both those guys
Jacob Rodriguez might be there at 40.
Might be.
Or CJ Allen, the linebacker from Georgia, is also a stud. But he might not be there at 29. They definitely got to bolster the secondary as well. So I mean, yeah, they got to go if they go offense at 9, they got to go defense at 29, whether they do that. And then if they don't take a pass rusher at 29, then they have to take one at 40. And if they don't take a defensive back at 29, they have to take one at 40. Whatever you don't take at 29, you have to take at 40.
All right, then who do we like at 40 then?
At 40, Colton Hood probably won't be there. Chris Johnson
I'd love for him
probably won't be there.
Colton Hood's good.
I would love for him to be there at 40. I just don't think he will be. As far as defensive backs go, Brandon Sissy, I like him. He's young. He's only 20 years old. Here's the problem is that he's athletic, he's agile, he's aggressive, and he's all of that to a fault because he's so young and inexperienced. So he just needs more reps. That he just bites on double moves and gets beaten, that kind of thing, right? But you can coach, just get some more reps and just take a deep breath, bro, because you're good enough to play in the league. That's what I think he needs.
I think there's also a big wheelhouse from pick 20. Let's just say 26, 27, all the way to maybe 55 defensive players. There's a plethora of defensive players right through there. I think the Chiefs can find somebody at 40.
I agree. I mean, I like AJ Halsey, the safety from LSU as well. He's a thumper mentality. I don't know if I like him as high as 40, but he won't be there at 74. The problem is with that list of defensive players you talked about is you don't like some of them high enough at 40 to take them at 40, but they're not going to be there at 74.
Correct. Yeah.
Right.
So the guy that you like is the guy you're getting right there. So if Caden McDonald's there at 40, grab him. Can you imagine him next to Chris Jones?
He's not going to make it out of the first round.
You never know. He might drop. We never know how it's going to be night one. Night one dictates what.
I agree. Be. I'm in the middle of a SB Nation mock draft right now that they're doing, and I have pick 29 for the Chiefs. Ron Kopp, our buddy Ron Kopp Jr. over Arrowhead Pride did pick 9. And it's like pick 23 right now. And I think Caden McDonald went like 17.
Wow. So
like
if he's there at 40, definitely take him. I got Colton Hood on here and also Gabe Jackus at around 40. So that's just
Gabe Jackus, Derek Moore around 4. That's the range to take those guys. Malachi Lawrence, that's the range to take. AJ Halsey.
Hey, you think Derek Moore can slide to 74? I don't think so, but it's possible.
Don't think so. Like it's
the reason why, because people might value his size, which is super unfortunate.
Well, they Schultz just shouldn't undervalue the fact that he's a fucking bully and he beats the people. Like he's been doing it since he was a freshman at Michigan in the Big Ten. Like I don't understand like why he's not high. Like I would take him at 40, and if he's there at 70, of course, there's 100%. He cannot be there. It's a crime if he is there at 74.
Like, I agree. I absolutely agree.
Like that's just insane to me if he's there at 74. Then I guess the other thing you can look at is possibly if you didn't take a wide receiver at that point, then at 40 is when you would start looking at maybe the likes of Chris Bell. But the problem is you can't take Chris Bell at 40 anymore because he fucking is not even going to play in 2027. So maybe Elijah Surratt, your Elijah Surratts are there at that point. Maybe it's a reach, but your Bryce Lance's at that.
Me and Bryce Lance. He's on my 74 number. So if he's there at 74, they better take him at 74. Especially if you haven't if you didn't draft a wide receiver in the first round, he's your guy. I hope he's your guy.
I mean,
I don't know. He didn't come on a visit. I don't think they've even talked to him.
No. The issue though is that with small school guys in the days of NIL, and his whole family loved South Dakota State, and his brother played there, and his dad went there, and I get it, but like the production, like how good is the production for real? Right. I understand he's an elite athlete, but can he separate and run a route? You know what I mean?
From what I've watched, he can. Yeah,
he can against guys who are going to be selling fucking life insurance.
Okay, I mean that's true.
You know what I mean,
but
right?
His first initial step has always been great, so that's
he's an elite athlete. He's an elite athlete. He is, but small school wide receivers. Ted Hurst, dude. I wrote it in my article for Arrowhead Pride. Like he's fine.
What about Antonio Brown? Small school. Incredible.
I think Ted Hurst is going to be like a third, like a wide receiver 3. Like he's going to be fine. He'll get you 450 yards, 550 yards, and he'll be a serviceable guy in the league for 8 years. Like that's not a bad thing to draft in the 4th round. Like that's a 4th rounder, right? But he's not going to be a wide receiver 1. So Bryce Lance, he has the upside to be a wide receiver 1, which is why we're talking about him at 40. But you do got to pause since he played at such a small school and say, could he do it against not even like elite college competition, fucking NFL players?
Oh yeah, I think he can.
You know what I mean?
But I also give people such a big high hope, and I'll wear it on the chin if I'm wrong with things. But I'll be honest, haven't been wrong many times when it comes to this type of draft for the Chiefs. But I'm hoping Bryce Lance does have a great NFL career. You know me, I was a big first round guy on Ladd McConkey. I know he had a down year last year, but man, damn it, he's damn good.
You're also a big first-round guy on Xavier Worthy.
I was, and so far it hasn't been great. Has not been great.
I was a big FAU fan, so it's fine.
Yeah, you damn straight you were. You were pounding the drum for that. You was hyped up.
Yeah, I was hyped up. Kansas City boy.
74. Could Eli Stowers be there?
He could be. If he he'll be there maybe because he can't block for shit.
No, but I don't want him to block for anything. I want him to be Travis Kelce's light. That's what I want him to be.
He's a glorified power slot, right? And that's all he'll ever be. And the Chiefs did bring in Justin Jolly on a top 30 visit, and he's not a guy who I would want at 74 by any means, but they are looking at tight ends, right?
They are.
Michael Trigg at I think 74 would be a little high for him because of his lack of athleticism as far as like in the vertical game. Man, really you're looking kind of at like a Eli Stowers, or you're looking at a guy like at a Caleb Douglas, who's a wide receiver, right? At that point, I wouldn't take Caleb Douglas. I don't know if I'd take him at 74, but I mean, like to fill that power slot role, right?
And this is where you throw in Bryce Lance's name is this pick right here.
Yeah, Bryce Lance 74. This is the perfect range to take Bryce Lance. This would be the range you could also probably start to think about Ted Hurst a little bit too. This is where you can start looking at names like Grayson Halton, the defensive interior lineman from Oklahoma. He's a stud. I like him a lot. Guys like Bud Clark, the safety from Texas, even though some people are lower on him, I'm really big on him. The Davis Igabosin, the cornerback from Ohio State at this point.
Way to pronounce his name right.
Yeah. You could start looking at him there. Jennings Dunker, the right tackle from Iowa. If you think he can hang a tackle and don't have to shift inside to guard, I love him. He's a mauler. He actually beats the shit out of people. I'm big fans of guys who just beat the shit out of people. There as well. I mean, there's some guys to look at that 74 position, and then you could also look at possibly drafting a running back by that point, right? You can look at
Emmett Johnson might be there.
Emmett Johnson might be there, right? Or your Jonah Coleman's as well. There's a few guys there who I think that you could definitely look at running back as well. Who you could definitely like once you get to 74, you can start just like looking at more like best player available.
You have to
scenarios, yeah.
You have to.
All right, and the next one is 109.
Yeah, I like the cornerback out of Stephen F. Austin's Charlie Demings Jr. I like him. He flies around and he's a very good guy. Great man coverage that he shows. Also like at this pick, offensive tackle Isaiah World. If you don't know who World is, that dude has a gravitational pull around him because he's a big, thick boy out of Oregon. He throws people around. Other one, Utah linebacker Landon Burton around this range at 104 would be great for the Chiefs.
Yeah, Landon Burton is a really good pick around that time. I like that a lot. Isaiah World, I think that this is around the right time to take him as well. It's crazy that going into the season, people were like had him in the top 10, and then he just slowly slid throughout the season because he's a huge ass dude who just can't fucking block for shit.
Yeah, he's a project for sure. But
yeah, he's a project. He has some real bad reps. But yeah, no, I mean Markel Bell is another dude at this spot who you could look at who has 37-inch arms and 10.5 inch.
Heck, I think Markel Bell could be there at 169. And if you like girth, you want some big girthy meaty dudes on that line. Get World and get
Caden Proctor as well. There's some badasses in this draft.
I love me some good girth on guys like that.
Yeah, I think at 109 is also where you start to look at guys like Zane Durant from Penn State, the defensive tackle. That guy, you see that dude walking off the bus, and that dude is rocked up. He is fucking jacked.
Yeah, it's crazy when you see the bus actually shift back into the actual place when he gets off of it.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts like my big balls. Ted Hurst here is also an option. Like we mentioned at this point, you really start to just get a little bit into the weeds here. This is where a lot of people do have Bud Clark kind of slotted in this 109 range as well. I like him a lot. I think that there are some cornerbacks that you can also get here, like Andre Fuller from Tulsa as well, or Toledo here as well. It would be a nice pick at this position. Chandler Rivers, the cornerback from Duke, he's a nice dude. I like him a lot. He was projected to go a little bit higher, but it's kind of slid back a little bit as the process has gone along.
People are going to slide. Right. People are going to slide.
Yeah. Well, and wide receivers are going to get overdrafted, I think.
Oh, easily. I think they're going to be a run on wide receivers probably at pick 4.
Yeah, I do. I agree. All right. Which pick is next?
148.
148.
The guys that I have, the three of them, running back out of Indiana, Kalon Black. He's a nice little fun gadget guy that you could have. I do like Jordan Hudson, the wide receiver out of SMU, as my light.
You there? Do we lose you? Oh, we may have lost Kramer for a second because his light fell into his laptop.
Dude, yeah, and it shut it off. You don't got me, do you?
I got you.
All right.
Can you hear me?
I hear you, but you can't see
We
me. No,
we don't have your face, but we got your voice.
Yeah, for some reason the light just fell out of nowhere. I ghosts. All right. So did you hear me say Jordan Hudson, SMU wide receiver? I do like him. And then out of Boston College, the offensive tackle. I know they probably put him at guard, but Jude Bowery, I like him.
Yeah.
He's an Ozzie Trapilo type. Hell, they were actually playing with each other. Last year, but yeah, no, I like this. I'm gonna figure out how to get this camera.
Another big ass brawler type of guy. I like the Jude Bowery comparison there because he definitely is an Ozzie Trapilo type of guy, and you know me, I was a big Ozzie Trapilo guy last year. I think also that I like the Kalen Black pick there. I think at this point you could also look at Nicholas Singleton or Katron Allen. Either one of the running backs from Penn State would be good picks here. At this point, like I don't even give a shit. I might even reach for Eli Heidenreich at this point.
Oh, you can get Heidenreich at like a 176, bro. You don't need to put him
right
now.
Of course you can, but like, listen, he's my dude. I would fucking bang my fist on the table all day long for Heidenreich.
Heidenreich.
Even though he definitely sounds like he's related to Nazis, like his grandpa was a Nazi.
I mean, let's be real. It's a German last name, so I mean,
his name is basically Heil the Reich.
Heidenreich.
Yeah, like Heil Reich. Okay. Like Heil the Third Reich. Like. All right, dude, we get it.
All right, simmer down over there. We get it, Eli. You're present.
We get it. Yeah, present. Just say present. Put your right arm down. We get it, dude.
Oh boy.
Chill the fuck out.
169.
All right, 169. Who you got?
I got three guys. Markel Bell, if he's there, grab him. BYU linebacker Jack Kelly. And I do like CJ Daniels out of Miami, the wide receiver there. I do like him.
Yeah, no, I like him too. I think CJ Daniels, he's a nice little slot guy. He's not the biggest dude in the world.
Kind of reminds me of Malik Washington of Miami.
A little bit. I think that this is the 169 is also when I start looking at. I mean, like a guy who's like, I don't know what to make of him because I really like his tape, but like Torian York, the linebacker from Texas A&M, he's 5'10".
So I passed him up because of his height. I know for a fact I didn't watch his stuff.
He's a hell of a player. It's just like, oh man, I don't know.
I don't like a 5'10" linebacker. Sorry, if I can see over you, I'm not going to draft you. Sorry,
but he's good. He's a real good player.
Scrappy.
At this point, you're looking at guys like the Diego Pounds, the tackle from Mississippi. If you want another dude who has some size to him, he's a big, thick ass dude. As well, you could look at possibly guys like Josh Cameron and Kevin Coleman Jr. if you're looking for a wide receiver. Kevin Coleman Jr. Didn't run well at the combine, so his stock has slid a little bit. But like when you watch him play from Mizzou, like it literally looks like they're just like running Andy Reid's playbook and throwing him the football.
Nice.
Like he looks like he was like designed,
built for the Chiefs.
Like he was made in a lab for the Chiefs, and like I don't like it would be the least shocking thing in the world for me if the Chiefs drafted. Like if like Andy Reid saw his tape and was like, "Yep, we're taking him." Like he was like, "I'm Andy Reid and I want him." Just like, all right, cool.
I guess Andy, I'll sign off. Give him a call.
Yeah. At this point, you also got guys like Caleb Elarms or the linebacker from TCU. He's a little bit later and further down a lot of boards, but he's just like a good all-around player. Like he doesn't do anything spectacularly, but he does everything pretty well.
He screams to me like Jack Cochran, if I'm being honest, except for minus the holds.
A little bit. But Jack Cochran is going to be on like his third contract with the Chiefs pretty soon.
It's true. You're right. You're not wrong. He's going to make it too.
There's some value there. Yeah. Aiden Fisher, another linebacker around this at this range. And then a dude who I really, really like at this range that like I don't get, like I get why people aren't very high on him because he's like an all effort guy, But Caden Curry led Ohio State in sacks this season with 11.
Yes, he did.
And he's being mocked as a day 3 guy. He's essentially the same size as George Karlaftis. He's an all-effort dude. I don't think he's going to be a superstar, but for a day 3 edge rusher, he's going to give you everything he has, and he's going to get 6 sacks or something like that a season, be a serviceable rotational pass rusher for you. That's about all I got for 169. Kramer, what do you got? 176.
Eli Heidenreich, they're out of Navy. I mean, whether if you want to make him a wide receiver or running back, I mean, he can do it all. He's a little bowling ball of a man that can get yards, and he can always go north. That's what I like about him. And also Arkansas's defensive lineman Cameron Ball. That's a big, thick boy.
Yeah, he is. What do you think of Jeff Caldwell out of Cincinnati?
I mean, this late, sure. I wouldn't. I'm staying away from him. Why? What do you like about him?
Well, I like the fact that he has the second highest RAS in college football history at wide receiver besides Megatron. But then you put on his tape and it doesn't show up on the tape.
No, it does not. That's why it's like
it does not translate to the tape. Like Caleb Douglas is a dude who I would take here way over Jeff Caldwell, because Caleb Douglas's RAS and his athletic testing wasn't as good as Jeff Caldwell's, but he looks athletic, powerful, strong, agile. Like, he looks like a real dude to me.
Yeah.
On in his tape. So I'm a big Caleb Douglas fan, and I'm not a believer in Jeff Caldwell in the slightest. At this point, also, like, guys who I like, who I don't think the Chiefs shouldn't take, like Pat Coogan, the safety from Indiana, is a nice player, but there's no way the Chiefs should be selecting a safety.
Well, if you're getting a safety, you're getting him in the first couple of rounds, and when you get your safety.
No, sorry, center, not a safety. Center, a center. Sorry, Pat Coogan is a center from Indiana. Did I say safety? God, my brain.
It's okay.
My brain does not exist anymore. Yeah, no. A safety though, a safety who I do like around this range is Cole Wisniewski from Texas Tech as well. Like, he's a guy who just has he's another Jack Cochran type of guy. But
big fan of the Polish people with the skis. Big fan.
Yeah, at this point you really start also looking at guys like VJ Payne, like the safety from
I do like him
too.
I like him.
He's actually a nice player with some upside who I could actually see actually making a little bit of difference and actually turned into a starter in the league. And then if you want just to take a lottery ticket at this point, either this pick or the next pick, like Lorenzo Styles Jr., Sonny Styles' brother, ran in the 4.2s at the combine, played linebacker, played linebacker, cornerback, and safety while he was at Ohio State, plus kick returner.
Something that the Chiefs been lacking for a while now is a kick returner, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, 100%. And so, he's 6'1", 195, so he's not small by any means, but he's also not huge. But if you take a guy at 178 and he's just a kick returner, you draft a guy just to be a kick returner at this point in the draft. So
nothing wrong with that. I love me a good kicker. Special teams is my favorite part. It's all 3 phases. Special teams is my favorite phase.
All 3 phases. All right, and then pick 210.
The final pick for the Chiefs, unless they trade back in.
Yeah.
You go quarterback. You go quarterback in this. You need to find that Patrick Mahomes replacement. I keyed. No, you do need to. I think you should draft a backup quarterback here. I hate Justin Fields. You already know this. I'm not going to go down my soapbox of how Ohio State quarterbacks are the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. But I mean, if these quarterbacks are here like Drew Aller or Carson Beck or Mark Gronowski out of Iowa, I think it is time to draft a quarterback that's not named Patrick Mahomes and just have him back there for 4 years. And then if he seems like a great guy to have on the team, ink him to another deal, and make him the next or new Chase Daniel. I don't know. Let's just figure this one out.
I think this is the point where you just say, okay, I'm going to roll the dice on a guy with some upside and see if he pans out and see what he can turn into. And there are some guys around this area where you're like, okay, well, maybe J. Michael Sturdivant never turned into anything when he was at Cal, UCLA, or Florida, right? But his highlights are great and his RAS is great, and everything about him is great, but like, why did you go from 3 large programs and never do anything, right? And so like that's a guy who you could look at. I do like the running back from University of Texas San Antonio, Robert Henry Jr. He's like a little baby Derrick Henry, a little bit like just like a small one, like a smaller version of him, but he runs well. He's got some juice to him. Damani Jackson played a lot of reps at cornerback for Atlanta, right? And so as a late round guy, like he is a good depth dude that could just come in and just give you some solid snaps. Jaden Kennedy, cornerback from Oregon, I like a lot. A guy, if he wants a guy with some upside, though, who might actually turn into something as a linebacker, Harold Perkins Jr. never really put it all together at LSU, but he's athletic as fuck, and he's stout, and he's thick, and so he's a dude who I like. Jack Kelly, another dude, the linebacker from BYU, got that BYU connection for
I like Jack Kelly a lot.
Andy Reid. His tape is really nice. I like him a lot. And then 2 other guys, obviously Tyron Montgomery, the John Carroll University senior bowl, darling. If he's there on day 3, you might as well take a flyer if you're going to develop a guy, because he's Jordan Tyson. If Jordan Tyson just started playing football 12 months ago. And then the last guy I got is Oscar Delp, the tight end from Georgia. Even if you like, he probably can catch the ball because he's athletic enough to get out there.
What do you mean he can probably catch the ball? I'd hope he can catch the ball. He's more.
They never fucking threw the ball to him at Georgia.
I know.
They never threw the ball to him, so I don't know if he can catch the ball. But I tell you what he can do is he can block the shit out of a guy in line, and then also get out into space and block. He's a great blocker, and so if you've watched enough of his tape and you're like, I think that he can learn to I think he can catch. They just never threw it to him. Then you take him, and even if he's only can block at this point in the draft, just take him. Like you're just going for a blocking tight end, just go for it.
It's the 7th round. Go, just throw the dart. Throw that dartboard.
Find the guy you want to bang the table for. Jordan Vandenberg, the defensive tackle from Georgia Tech, who is just a freak of nature. He's put up a 10 RAS. I think he had like 36 reps or something like that at his pro day. Hold on, let me find it. Like the dude has like you watch him on tape. He's got some pass rush. He's got a little bit of pass rush. He's a great run defender. But like he's just a freak of nature when it comes to his RAS. And so let me find it.
Yeah, I'm curious what his reps at. I feel like it's 36. It's 36 or 37 he repped out. 6 or 7.
Here it is. All right. His 35 reps. He's 6'3", 310, 35 reps, had a 36-inch vertical, a 9'11 broad, ran a 4.94 40-yard dash, a 2.75 20-yard split.
4.94.
Yeah.
That's incredible. For his size, that's incredible. Because the only reason why I know that, because the last time I ran a 40 that was actually documented, I ran a 5 flat. That was in 2018.
Yeah.
I'm not fast at all.
His 10-yard split is 1.81, and he did a 4.10 shuttle cone. He has a perfect 10 RAS. And
might as well put this guy down. What's his name again?
Right. Jordan Vandenberg.
He's definitely German as well.
Yeah, out of a possible 2,270 defensive tackles from 1987 to 2026, he has the second highest RAS scoring of any defensive tackle that's tested.
Shoot, if he's in the 7th round, why not? Why not?
Right?
I mean,
7th round. I know, and that's like he's predicted to be a day three pick at this point. Drafted traits, bro, or the fucking Nigerian dude who what was that guy's name? What do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh my goodness.
The International Pathways player who is apparently the greatest athlete that's ever existed. We talked about him.
I'm looking for him right now.
I know. What was his name?
I can't find it. I can't find him.
Let me find him. I found Louis Rees-Zammit.
LRZ. What a person. What a person that could have been.
Well, I know, right?
That's definitely not him. It's not Felix Leper.
No.
No. Is it Uar Bernard?
Yeah, Uar Bernard. How you spell that?
UARBERNARD. Yeah, this dude's stout. 42.5 vert. Dude, 6'6", 300 pounds.
Yeah.
This dude is a specimen. He makes Myles Garrett look small.
He's 310 pounds.
That's pure freaking muscle too. Hold on, I wonder if I can. I got his Instagram on
I got a picture of him with his shirt off on my screen and like
share that. Share that. People grace this to bless the people who are watching this on Veach season of this Uar Bernard.
All right, hold on. Let me
because I have his Instagram pulled up. I can share mine if you need me to.
Look at this.
Yeah, this guy is.
My God, like just look at this guy.
Does he have videos? I gotta be on. I have to be logged in order to show his videos. Man, oh man, he's just.
Well, the guy who was training him was the same dude who trained Arvel Reese.
That's what 300 pounds looks like.
Yeah, that's what 310 pounds looks like. And 10-10 broad jump. Like, he needs to, he's definitely raw. But like,
yeah, he's very raw. Like he's,
but like, I don't know if like even like somebody who's not raw could block this guy. Like, this
just be like, hey, just go get the quarterback.
Right? Like
just only gosh, dude, look at that's not AI. That's not AI, folks.
No, that's what a goddamn man looks like. Jesus Christ. And like I don't even know what to say. Like that.
You know, how about this? Whenever it comes to your pick in the at number 29. Put Uar Bernard. Yeah, take Uar Bernard right there.
Uar Bernard. Kansas City Chiefs. Uar Bernard.
People are gonna be like, who's this fucking guy?
The people who are in the draft know who Uar Bernard is, but like they'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing taking
reach? Big reach. Yeah. You know what?
Big reach.
He's got the potential. I like it.
He does. All right, Kramer. What do you got to say to the people before we get out of here?
Love each other. Draft is next week, and can't wait.
Yeah, we're gonna be going live.
Yes, we are
live with the picks of the draft.
I will try to not speed home, but I'll make sure once I get home, I'll pull my laptop up on that Thursday night and make sure to go with you on the first round.
Yeah, we might. I might be solo for a little bit at the beginning of the draft. So who knows? I'll try to get some friends of the show to stop by. Maybe we can get James Todd on. Maybe we can get some Jared Sapp and Ron Cobb.
That'd be sick.
Who knows? We'll see what else we can get on the show. Steve will be on at some point.
Right. So, sure.
Right. Sure, he will. Maybe we can get the nightly. The
nightly fix. Get old Ron in there.
Yeah, nightly fix. What about your boyfriend over on Saturday mornings?
My boyfriend Ryan. I can see if Ryan can stop in. I'll shoot him a text.
Boyfriend Ryan can drop by maybe a little bit.
I'll see if Ryan's free. He might be at a draft watch party, but who knows? He can FaceTime in.
Yeah, just FaceTime in. And was he like? Is he committed to the game or not? Jesus Christ, who is this guy?
It's a good point. Is he committed?
I want him to be on the show so I can be a catty bitch to him all night.
All right.
Just a jealous catty bitch. Oh, so nice to meet you, Roger. His name's Ryan. Oh, I'm sure it is. Yeah. All right.
Oh, that's great.
All right. We love you guys. We get out of here. We're going to see you guys next week for the draft. See you next week before that for Veach season. Last Veach season before the draft.
Crazy.
We got to do something cool for it, Kramer. Maybe we can get Ron or somebody on to talk draft shit with us.
Yeah.
I'll try to work something out. But yeah, be good to each other. Love each other. We love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.